5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys looking for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, these are the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we've got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This crowd splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Quick strike complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Bears have their offense in high gear. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Clark to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the USC Trojans offense will go to work for the first time today. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Maybe play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Clark wants to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips. Try to give your quarterback more time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They've got a first down here to open the period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Jordan. They just caught it, he's running free. Jordan has been much more there, and first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. The run from the shotgun. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Using the quick game. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Lemon. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there. Seeing he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He almost puts it there for 6. They'll get it down at the 1-yard line. And the Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Trojans. Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back covered it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 7 over UTSA. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Now about that one, Denver will keep an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky. Is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, they can run downhill on blitzes that get to the quarterback.
The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback goes down all the way to the 4-yard line. They won't have time to run another play. We will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much second down. They'll go to the air. Skips away from pressure. And into the end zone.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this Palmer now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit. Now, the opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down. And they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run it from the gun. He's in open space downfield. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. To the air. It's Mayala. There's the hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Especially when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him from the ground. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry up. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking for the score. From the end zone, it's picked off.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
The give to the tailback. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Can't get it to the ground. Finds Zach Breeze, and he's got it pulled around to the 29. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. He won't get there and will bring up fourth down. The Bears will call on their punt team. Fakes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Gets the back moving. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And his throw was incomplete. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the back. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Gets it out quick. Still on his feet. He's loose on the left side. And once he found open space, the Bears might as well start playing.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, he looks like a dang receiver after he catches the ball.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover. He's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often in this one.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet. Remember, he can return it. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Clark toss the throw. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Decimals rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Unloads it left. He takes it away and takes it back to center of his offense.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on
can keep churning.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Caught in the backfield. It's Sanders. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. Pulled down for the tackle. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one shouldn't be too taxing. A 23-yard try. Just drives in between the uprights. And that lead rolls even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Michigan is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up 14 over New Mexico. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that quarterback. A nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Under fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Clinton. Doesn't quite make it to the first down. He's a yard short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short, and they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Clark to fire. There's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clinton.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to keep it in the air. Intercepted. Big play. Stop the drive. And they'll get it down after a solid return.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten the rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the eye into it.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly complete.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Part of the backfield, it's Sanders. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Clark wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. He just has to make that catch. A disappointing start to this season as they open 1-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourself. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So we're just going to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from... This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Missouri State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over. He got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often. They hit him early. They got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball in the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Clark to fire. It's incomplete, and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that as their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Clark wants to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Clinton. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Hand off from the shotgun. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Setting up the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. The RPO, it's complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Missouri State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete to start this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the back. Got a little space. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working deep down the right side. He's got it! They'll for the offense.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play.
Really putting together a play now. They get the first hit at the 37. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grab behind the line, it's Allen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. And he'll be brought down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The option look. He'll pitch it.
That's a great job of just trusting your offensive line to get it done. Scoring a touchdown, an extra point's going to tie this thing up right before halftime. And after that run, I think they're going to feel more confident running it in the 2nd half.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he added the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Pulls and fires complete. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. 1st half in the book. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, though. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
The Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. Rides the back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Offense in a bunch formation. Clark to fire. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Missouri State. And that one will give them the lead. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 18 over Oklahoma State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Shoots it to the left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Allen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile guy.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Marshall will be forced to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out over the middle, it's Johnson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Clark wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Robinson. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run in the red zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bears!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Marshall quick to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rush is on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The play action fake. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Turner. Throws to the wideout. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they pick up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship. You wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort, tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
The Missour State Bears. For EA Sports College Football. And the Bears will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 46. So SMU's offense will get first crack at it today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper. right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field.
There he goes. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, then this offense is virtually unstoppable. Because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Got some room ahead of the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. A great catch and run for 6. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bears offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Lawrence. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Bears line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Play action. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They're working that left side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back them throwing.
No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it himself. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Breaks the tackle.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back from that game.
He'll pull it on the read. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. On the line, it's Joyner. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And the Bears decide to punt it away. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money and just have to make that catch. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Clark to fire. Bring in the heat. if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears will punt this one away. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab to the marker. That's nice. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He lifts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Back to throw, it's Jennings. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man in the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Clark wants to throw. Snag in the middle. It's Lawrence. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Short hands, it's Joyner. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is in the air on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. It's caught. It's nice. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Nice job by the defender there, closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Pushes the mile for a couple of yards down at the 12. And the Bears in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Robinson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Clark to fire. Gets it out fast. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He's looking to throw on third and short. Close to the marker, it's Robinson. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively. Right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. On the ground, it's Harden. Shows him the stiff arm. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Got a man. It's Hudson. And it'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Harden. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brinson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Brinson. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Brinson. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for that. Mystique scores it. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Bear offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. The clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. On the move. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. And the Bears will hustle Wilson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
There's not many play calls on the sheet to score a bunch of points really quickly, so you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
Great place to start for this offense. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Look right here, one time.
Right here, right now, D.
Let's do it. Get defense.
Grabbed in backfield. It's Brinson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. He had a head of steam working, but he'll be stopped just inches short of the score. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Leaves it with the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's got it down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the ground.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Joyner. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Bears looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
Glad to have you with us in Springfield, Missouri. Plaster Stadium, home to the Missour State Bears. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Troopers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri State Bears. Glad to have you with us for And the Bears will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Groupers offense will have the first possession of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on the team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Quarterback on the keeper. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Groupers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Bears offense will get the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on other success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. One catch in the middle. It's Clinton. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. He's at the 20.
aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense got it for on the run. Touchdown, Missouri State. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Oh, no guts, no glory. He's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Now on the option. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They think there's room to run to the right here. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. And the quarterback was knocked down back to the 13.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success. Because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And the groupers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. On over the middle, it's Clinton. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Bears will call on their punt team. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
More defense!
From the gun, the running back has it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
First down, don't let him get there!
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands of Sheffield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Power football with the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to pass on 2nd down. There's the pressure. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, better look out. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll run the option. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The play action fake. Grant behind the line. It's Kelly. That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. With the run on 1st and goal. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called. Touchdown, Groupers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. On the move, it's Warren. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. They'll leave it with him. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Martin to fire. Deep down the left side. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Prime play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping on the big play.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. You get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
They march to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
The groupers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Coopers will try to pin them back with the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Clark wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. They booted away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the ground with the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
He'll do it himself. Got room to work. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll ride his man on the option. The give to the tailback. They knock him down behind the line as the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. He'll run it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Groupers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Right here, 1 time.
Leaves it with the back. The change, no move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Turning it on. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Quarterback on the keeper. Got some room, and to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Grouper.
This run running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to James Madison. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas,
And how about that one? Definitely keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Quick strike complete. Brings it to the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Clark to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bears want to move quickly. Looking to throw again. Puts it up in the air. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. The give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. What a finish we have unfolding here. The offense in the waning moments and a chance to take the lead. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Missouri State. And inside. To go, and they've got the lead.
And it just wouldn't got to work. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sheffield. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man downfield. Plenty of room on big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. This team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Just some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David. Let's see what they've got on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Myers. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So here comes the Bear offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running back searching for a hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. And the Bears come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for space. It's Lawrence. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Clark wants to throw. Got it! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L-Cup. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And the Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires a big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it. They'll bring up fourth down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. He's got an open man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. With jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To fire. Takes the easy one to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Grab, go to the middle. It's Henry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's West. They'll immediately call timeout. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's West. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's West. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Hutchison. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the 1st half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Working that left side now. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a first down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going over the middle, it's Henry. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tight end now in motion. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed behind the line, it's Myers. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Holds and fires complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
All right, let's control the trenches.
That's caught. It's Hutchinson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that's another play by this defense, and there's not much good, guys, I can say about this offense. I mean, they got the goose egg on the board in third and long again. Something needs to go right for this club. They need to get some kind of shot in the arm, some kind of play, because right now it's been really bad.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man, it's Hutchinson. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line of the game, and it'll be fourth down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Golden finds his man on the left.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that can happen is to miss inside and that quarterback be going the other direction.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Snag in the middle, it's Johnson.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Clinton. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Bears will comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Find some fresh air. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Get some ball, defense. Let's go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They get it out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Williams.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
With the catch, it's Hutchinson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Just feeding his pants to the defense as he gets it to the 36. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry up. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Parks. With the catch, it's Myers.
And this is not decision time. This offense is green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions. Got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Using his legs, it's Lawrence. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the tight end. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the catch. It's Williams. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. It's wheeled in. It's Hutchinson. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Hutchinson. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Gets the back moving. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Hutchinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Missouri State's offense will have the football first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Come into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle. It's Joyner. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Bears are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Makes it past the marker. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Clark wants to throw. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense talked about it coming into this football game. We've got to affect the quarterback. We've got to rattle him. We've got to hit him early. How about this? First drive, 2 sacks already. So far, mission accomplished.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's got him. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down coming. The Bears will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. And that's not where he's...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Lawrence. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. and 10 from the 13. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough push, and it pays off. That's a sack at the 20.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. The lone back's got it. Quick spin on the line. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Clark wants to throw. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Liberty. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bears! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these 2 teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Vattiano. Blasted as he lets it go. Just a little off. Incomplete. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires and picked off. Picked up the
interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Good plays to grab it off the bounce. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for a man. It's Vattiato. They've got the screen set up. Spins away from the defender. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lacey. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere. feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
And the Bears will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lacey. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The give on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Gonna run it. It's Lawrence. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Clark to fire. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Off and running. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears. No midseason concentration labs here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really good awareness by the defense. I'm supposed to drop back. I'm supposed to see the quarterback. And when he throws it, go break on it, gets the tip, and then you get the pick. That's just gravy. That's just a cherry on top of the sundae. And then take it back to the house. Let's get weird. Nice play by the defense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over Liberty. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Looking for a crease. It's Hunt. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle, it's Doherty. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They booted away. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. A 3rd down try for the offense. Clark wants to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. The Bears send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
There's a hit. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Now the play fake. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? On 4th down, trying to find his man. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Lawrence. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Snagged in the middle. It's Clinton. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
He's now down at the 7-yard line. First down for the offense.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season downs, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.